Okay. So the main card is the Star, and this is starting off, getting rid of any kind of difficult emotions, problems that you've been dealing with. It's a card that's ruled by Aquarius. So, maybe things have been happening all of a sudden, but this is Aquarius rules sudden inspirations and usually brilliant inspirations that come to you. So this is what you're dealing with. You're dealing with getting really good ideas, brand new ideas, and also situations that are suddenly changing for you. So there might be something that's going on. Maybe you're stuck in a situation, but it looks like with the Star card, things change and they change for the better. This is about getting divine inspiration as well and getting insights into things. Maybe ideas occur to you all of a sudden, and these are brilliant ideas, and they bring in new hope. And they bring in big change for you. So that's coming in. So you've got the Six of Wands over here. That's crowning the reading. And this is about Mars in Leo. And, this is about focusing on yourself, taking your personal power and focusing on yourself and getting achieving a lot of things after a lot of difficulties. So with Mars, it's about personal energy, and Leo is about the self, and the Six of Wands is about a victory. So this is about personal victory, in difficult circumstances. The one signifying going through struggles, and with this Mars in Leo, it's about getting acclaim and fame, and people recognizing your efforts and being victorious in that particular situation. Then at the bottom, you've got the Page of Cups over here. So this is an offer coming in for you. And this is something to do with, it could be a good emotional offer. This person that you, who's presenting something to you could be something to do with an intellect, because you've got these two dolphins and they always signify, the mind and, solving issues. Now you've got Neptune here in Pisces in this particular card. So, even though the offer comes in, and this seems to be like a really good offer, it is well worth investigating before you accept anything. So, be a bit vigilant. Neptune tends to be a little bit deceptive. They don't always reveal everything that you want. They don't reveal everything. So you don't always know everything with Neptune. There's a bit of deception that goes on, something hidden. So although the offer is a good friendship, because it is the Prince of Cups, it's generally a very nice, a stable friendship, or it's a stable offer. This could even be an offer for study, to do further study. Cups usually represents education. But with this Neptune hanging around over here, always take everything with a pinch of salt. I say, so, accept the friendship, but always also know that there could be something that's hidden as well. There could be a hidden agenda to that particular offer as well. In the past, you've got the Moon card over there, and there's another Neptune card, Neptune in Pisces over there. So being confused, not seeing the true picture, being a bit, unfocused as well. There could be a bit of depression over here. You've got, because it's in Pisces, there's that duality going on over here. So you're in two minds about something as well. So that was what was going on in the past. And then you got the Fool card over here. So maybe you had to make a decision here with this Moon card, because it's in Pisces over here. And then you finally have made a decision here with this Fool card. So it's about Uranus, sudden changes, sudden beginnings, and things starting to shift. So new ideas and brilliant new ideas coming in, and it seems like you're changing focus or changing direction, and you're moving on, letting go of the past. So the Fool is moving away from the Moon, so it's moving away from that confusion into something that's more interesting, or something that you find more exciting. Now, going to the future, you've got the Princess of Cups over here, and you can see it's the autumn, and this is the time of harvest. So this might be, you getting an offer that's going to pay off really well. It's going to bring in the finances, and it's going to bring in a lot of material growth. Now, you've got the Four of Wands over here, and this is Sun in Leo, so whatever you're going to be doing is going to bring in a lot of recognition and fame. But there could be a lot of problems as well that is associated with, because Hydra was that creature from Greek mythology that had a lot of heads, and every time you cut off one head, I think another grew in its place. So just be aware that you could be dealing with a lot of problems, maybe things cropping up all of a sudden, or things coming back around the second time. So although you're dealing with the victory card over here with the Hydra, Four of Wands is a card of victory and recognition and stability, but there could also be problems that crop up. But whatever you're doing, you're going to be successful. You've got that Sun in Leo over here, so it's conquering it and getting acclaim and getting, recognition for whatever you've done, a lot of victory coming in with that. But also there could be some, maybe minor issues coming up that present more like irritations rather than, drastic problems, more like minor irritations that keep cropping up. So be aware of that. So these are the energies for that particular week. So I'm going to use this Tarot of the Spirit World to do this main read. Okay, so you've got the Empress card over here, and this is having, it's usually a card of abundance. It's ruled by Venus, so things that you've been working on are going to start manifesting itself, and a lot of abundance coming through. So all that problems you can see, all the cloudiness, all the feeling alone or feeling miserable is a thing of the past. You've got new visions for the future, and it's fading away, almost like it's a dream that never happened. So you are getting over very, very difficult situations, and also it's a card of abundance manifesting. So all the lack that you've been going through, all the effort that you've been putting into your work is now starting to pay off, and you will start reaping the rewards, the success of whatever you've been investing in. So whatever new projects that you've started off with the Empress, it starts expanding, it starts being productive, and you start seeing the fruits of your labor, and comfort is coming, so you will start enjoying that, reaping the rewards of whatever you've been doing. Now you've got the Queen of Pentacles, and you've got it crossed by the Moon. So the Queen of Pentacles is being very, very work focused, and following your intuition, following your vision, focusing on your money, thinking about money, and also achieving. This is a card that's ruled usually by Taurus. I read it as a card ruled by Taurus, the Queen of Pentacles, and it's got Venus again. So Venus in that Empress card, as well as that Queen of Pentacles. So you are portraying the energies of your fellow Earth sign Taurus, and it's about achievement, and it's about money coming in. It's about getting promotions. It's about getting authority, and it's up your alley, because Virgo is a very organized sign, very, very analytical, and you are applying those skills into your work situation. Now you've still got a little bit of and depression maybe going along. You're doing a lot of self-reflection over here. Now the cycle is coming to an end. So whatever problems you've had, or where you've had lack of confidence, all of that is coming to an end with this particular Moon card, and that cycle is closing down, so that you are now you're retraining your mind, and you are focusing again back on your work, on your abundance, and that will take you out of any kind of feeling of depression or feeling of loneliness or anxiety that you might be going through. Now you've got the Four of Wands over here, and in this deck it's showing that you've been held down and controlled by forces beyond your control, and this might have been in a work situation. There has been somebody there to come and help you and give you guidance, but whatever it was held you down. It held you almost as a victim. So while you were trying to achieve and attain, it held you, almost as a hostage there. So you were going through a very, very difficult battle, things being stuck, and you were feeling very, very disempowered as well with that card. Then you've got the Judgment card. So this is in the last few months. It seems like you made a decision, and you've changed your course. The way you were going, you've changed how you were doing things, and you may have restarted something, taken a second chance, and done something else. And this is like a rebirth, a reawakening, and having a new plan and letting go of that past. So it seems like you've undergone some kind of major transformation as well. Now, it seems like you were, on your mind, you've still got that Devil card over there. That means that you were either, you've either been very controlled or manipulated in a work situation, or this could be even in a, in an emotional situation. The Devil card is ruled by Saturn, so that's why, it could be a manipulation from work, being very controlled, working very long hours, and feeling very, very negative about the whole situation, feeling very disempowered. Not only is this woman naked, but also she's very tied up. So, your self-confidence has been really hit by whatever the situation has been going on. But you're taking that back. You're getting that Queen of Pentacles coming in over here. The moon is just a residual energy, and it seems like, the Empress energy is coming in. Now, going into the future, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so things are starting to move on. Time is marching on, and it looks like you will have to wait for divine timing, though, for things to start happening. But things are going to start moving very, very quickly for you, and big changes are going to be coming in. This is a card ruled by Jupiter, so that means that, big changes, they are going to be positive, and a lot of expansion and growth coming in over there. Now you've got the Pope over here, so you might be taking on some kind of teaching, mentoring role in whatever you're doing. You're also looking for some kind of advice, maybe getting some kind of professional advice in whatever you're doing. The Pope card, or the Hierophant card, is about also commitment, so making a commitment to something, doing something for the love of it rather than because it's just there, and also dealing with a lot of information. The Hierophant is ruled by Taurus, and this is a card about teaching lessons, changing your old ways, changing traditional viewpoints and moving on, and getting away from things that were holding you back by changing the way you look at things and the way you do things now, moving on to a new cycle. Now you've got the Ten of Swords over here, so you're letting go of the past. So whatever that situation is, it's finished and done with, and it looks like you're moving on as well. So it really did have it took its toll on you. It almost wrecked you, if you like, with this Ten of Swords. It could have been a legal decision that you dealt with, because it's swords, and they usually deal with legalities. But whatever it was, there was no, it wasn't a good outcome, but it was something that you have to leave and walk away from. And it looks like with that Wheel of Fortune, both of these are tens sitting next to each other. So whatever that difficult situation is, you're going to have to move away from it. And it looks like the Wheel of Fortune coming in to bring that big change for you. Now you've got the Sun card over here, so you've gone through difficulties. This man has crawled through the desert to reach the water. So it looks like you're finally hoping to reach your destination. This isn't your hopes and fears. You can almost see the light at the end of the tunnel, so you can see the water in front of you, and you're almost there. So these difficulties that you've been facing are almost over, and you're about to move forward. Now going to the future, you've got that Four of Cups, you've got the Six of Wands over here, and you've got the Ten of Cups. So with that Four of Cups is having options and, feeling as though, you can't see cups over here. You've just got those impressions of the cups over here. So maybe you feel like nothing concrete has manifested for you. You've been working late hours or long hours, and you don't see anything that has come. You have a vision about what you want, and maybe people have been making offers to you, but they haven't really brought it out into the open. So you are still waiting for things to happen. You've got the Six of Wands over here, and this is almost being restricted. In this particular deck, it's showing that people tormenting you, feeling very restricted, very tied up, not being able to move forward. So although, usually the Six of Wands is about victory in a particular situation, in this particular deck, it's about being controlled, manipulated, made to feel very small, insignificant, very, very restricted by whatever that circumstance is. But that is all about to end. You've got the Ten of Cups over here, so things are going to come to an end. It looks like there's a decision that you will have to make soon, and it looks like there's an offer that's going to come in that's going to be concrete, that takes you away from all these difficult problems. So all those problems that you went through with all these 10 cups, those are 10 different problems. It looks like now you're going to be given a choice, and you're going to be able to move forward in a very, very positive way. It's going to be a very healing experience for you as well. So big changes are about to come in. You are moving away from a very, very difficult situation. You're about to manifest at the moment and become abundant with that Empress energy coming in. And, below that Empress energy, you've got the Chariot card over here. So this is like moving away. After going through a lot of problems, you can see this man looks like, he's come through a war. He's got broken arms and things like that. So whatever it has had its toll on you, but this is success and moving away. The Chariot is moving away from difficult situations and moving towards abundance. So I'm just going to draw some cards from this Animal Tarot, and you've got the Moon card. All three are major arcana cards over here for the oracle read, and it says, so these are big major life changes that you're going through. You can see there's the moon over there, just still feeling a bit confused, but there's transformation that has come in over here. It is important to trust your intuition, even if you aren't sure of what's happening or will be revealed soon. So worry is unnecessary. So secrets will be coming to light. You've got 2 moon cards over here. So whatever has been going on is going to be revealed to you. You've got the ending of a cycle over here, and there's a lot of self-reflection going on over here as well. Whatever it is, you've been focused on it, but it looks like things are going to be revealed, and you're going to start knowing exactly what's happening. The Moon card also talks about hidden enemies, so just watch out who you trust as well. You've got the Awakening card, which says, look at things in a different way and all will make sense. Don't worry if your progress is halted temporarily. Things will soon start moving forward. So the Awakening card is the Hangman card, and just waiting for things to happen. There's also a butterfly in this one over here, so transformation is coming. And this is like moving away. Whatever sacrifice you made is going to be a worthwhile sacrifice, because you will start reaping benefits from that. And the last card is the Emperor card. Structure, organization are important right now. Don't be afraid to take leadership roles, as you have much wisdom to offer. So this is now being organized, being in authority, and taking control of that situation. And this is the deer mouse. And it's amazing that they have it for the Emperor card, because, it's such a small little mouse. But with his organization, he achieves big things. So you are now going to be taking in a leadership role, and all that organization that you have, Virgo is known for that, being very, very organized. That is going to come into play, and you're going to be in authority, and you're going to be in a leadership role. So a new offer is coming in. With this Hangman, it is advising just wait a little bit of patience, and it's going to produce the results you want. You also have that Queen of Pentacles over here, which is talking about some kind of leadership role that is coming in. So whatever difficulties you have faced, and you've got that Hierophant. So you're almost like a mentor role, and you're also going to be a role in a figure of where people come to you for expert advice. So you're getting into the higher realms of management or leadership as well. And don't be afraid about it. So don't be shy to exert your authority. Stand up and speak your truth. And, all these difficulties are now coming to an end for you. You are coming out of bondage over here for that 6 of batons. And, that cycle is now coming to an end for you, the difficulties that you've been going through. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me some comments if it has. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.